AndrewSGrove, High Output Management. Welcome to the summary of High Output Management by AndrewSGrove, an insightful book that invites you to understand the complex world of production management through simple, relatable examples from everyday life. As you dive into this summary, you will learn how to work through production bottlenecks, balance resources, detect problems, and evaluate indicators to make the most cost-effective management decisions. This book is an excellent guide, ensuring readers are equipped with effective strategies for solving production problems, improving team performance, and creating a motivational work environment reminiscent of a competitive sports environment.
AndrewSGrove's legacy. AndrewSGrove was a Hungarian refugee who became a key player in the tech industry as Intel's CEO. His business insights shaped Intel and influenced Silicon Valley to this day. He coined the term strategic inflection point, which tells us when to change our business direction. Grove was instrumental in Intel's shift from memory chips to microprocessors, making it the world's largest chipmaker. His leadership principles laid out in his book, High Output Management, are still relevant in practice today, making him a legend in the tech industry. Waiter to manager, a surprising career pivot. Did you know that working as a waiter could help you excel as a manager in a production company? If you can identify the most challenging step in delivering a 3-minute boiled egg, toast, and coffee, you've already got the basic requirements for overseeing production processes. As in serving breakfast, managers need to balance quality, schedules, and costs. They should also be ready to detect bottlenecks and fix problems before they get out of hand. To do all this, managers have to be resourceful, capable of finding the most cost-effective solutions and balancing their choices. So, next time you're having breakfast, think about how your skills as a waiter could propel you to a career in management. Mastering managerial measurements. As a manager, relying on comprehensive measurements is crucial. This involves choosing at least 5 indicators that provide a good overview of the situation. These indicators should include sales forecasts, inventory levels, equipment condition, workforce updates, and quality indicators. However, identifying the production indicators is only the start. It's essential to know how to extract useful information from them. One proven strategy is to pair indicators together to better understand the potential for inventory shortages or evaluate performance. Another way is to examine trends to make predictions about the future. By mastering these managerial measurements, managers can make informed decisions and avoid potential problems. Improving team performance. A manager's role in improving team performance extends beyond personal skills and includes collecting and sharing information, making decisions, and being a role model. Quick conversations and written reports are essential tools for achieving this. Additionally, a manager's behavior can serve as an example to motivate the team. Essential meetings for effective management. Meetings are vitally important for managers to gather information, make decisions, and set an example. While some managers view meetings as a curse, they can't avoid them since meetings are the foundation of all managerial activities. Ineffective meetings can be a waste of time, but mission-oriented and process-oriented meetings allow managers and subordinates to work effectively. The former is meant for solving specific problems and are held spontaneously, while the latter is a regular meeting where information and opinions about less pressing matters are shared. One-on-one meetings between a supervisor and employee offer insights into the employee's working environment and organizational skills. These meetings differ in frequency, depending on the job area and how quickly conditions change. Marketing departments may require more frequent meetings compared to research departments. Despite taking up significant time, meetings are an essential medium through which management works, enabling efficient decision-making, and fostering a common understanding among team members. Motivating employees, skills or motivation. The rise of knowledge workers has made motivation central to modern management. When an employee fails to perform tasks efficiently, he may lack either skills or motivation. This is why a manager needs to foster an environment to help employees maintain their motivation. Motivation can only come from within, and a manager's job is to determine whether employees are competence-driven or achievement-driven individuals, encouraging the former to produce tangible results and the latter in a context where their objectives are ambitious enough for them to flourish. Beyond money, motivating employees for success. Money is not always the best motivator for employees. While it can influence motivation up to a certain point, its effect is limited. For some, it's nothing more than a symbol of success. Others, despite depending on their salaries, will want more meaningful rewards once their basic needs are met. To keep employees at peak performance, it's crucial to set up a system that gauges their success. Employees who are competence-driven will be motivated when they see potential for improvement. Managers can provide performance evaluations and feedback to demonstrate that potential. But it's essential to be mindful of the fear of failure that can turn some achievement-driven people into overly cautious underperformers. Supporting such employees in accepting failure is crucial. The power of competition. The role of competition in driving motivation and performance in the workplace and how it can help managers to bring out the best in their employees. Have you ever wondered what motivates slow workers to push themselves to run marathons? The answer lies in the desire to beat others, in short, competition. This is something that psychologist Abraham Maslow highlighted in his theory of self-actualization. When people feel that they have the potential to master a challenge, they are driven to take it on as a means of achieving their potential. Competitive sports are the best environment for self-actualization, and this can be replicated in the workplace to encourage motivation and performance. Managers can bring the spirit of competition into the workplace by encouraging employees to compare themselves to their coworkers. For example, a maintenance service that had previously performed poorly at Intel's facilities saw a dramatic improvement in cleanliness after teams from each building were put into competition with each other by rating their work and comparing scores. The desire to beat their peers alone was enough incentive to increase performance. In many ways, a manager should act like a sports team coach. The coach does not take credit for the team's success, and neither should a manager. Coaches are tough on their players to push them to perform their best, and managers should also know how to give constructive criticism to employees to improve performance. By bringing the spirit of competition into the workplace, managers can encourage motivation, promote growth, and bring out the best in their employees. Effective management through task-relevant maturity. Management styles cannot be perfected, but it can be tailored to an individual's task-relevant maturity, TRM. TRM is a combination of an employee's tendencies, education, training, and experience. Different management styles are required for an employee's varying TRM ranking. As an employee's TRM increases, the manager's involvement should decrease while monitoring progress. The key to successful management is adapting to an individual employee's current TRM level.
As we conclude our summary of high-output management, we can take away several factors that contribute to successful production management. Grove emphasizes the importance of identifying bottlenecks, making cost-effective decisions, monitoring production processes, evaluating performance indicators, and fostering a motivational environment. Finally, remember that managers play a crucial role as role models, and the most effective way to lead is to lead by example. In addition, the sports coach mentality, where competition and teamwork are encouraged, will have a significant impact on employee performance. Managers should be adaptive and versatile, fine-tuning their management styles depending on the task-relevant maturity of their employees. With these concepts in mind, you will be better equipped to become an effective and successful maestro of production management.